Okay, so I left off over here. I think what I'm going to do here is, change that button text to let's begin. Over here, we're going to change this button text to sign up. And then, you could go ahead and, leave this here just in case they have something that they need to if they do have like a login, just to leave it there just in case, which is sometimes the case. So, you can start thinking about some micro copy like this. By continuing, you accept our standard terms and conditions and our privacy policy. So I think one thing people often forget is that, there's a lot of copy like this that goes, uncared for, just because it's just the nature of the copy. Like, a lot of people find this kind of stuff really boring, which, they're not necessarily wrong, but it's still like one of those things that we need to think about as well, because it will affect like smaller things like just layout. So we have that, maybe bump that up a little bit. Okay, that's good. We're just going to stop there. Next step in our process is the user can add a photo or skip that step and move forward. Okay, so I'm just going to actually copy this screen. Oops, copy and paste. I just have a habit of doing that. And okay, so now we are on step, I would say this is step 2 of 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the 2, giving them a good understanding of, I don't even think we need that over here. So we can take that out. Just giving them a good understanding of like how far along we're in. Maybe we'll add a progress bar as we build up the fidelity here, keeping everything up here very similar, not having jumping things around the screen. And then some text here that says add a photo so other members know who you are. I think there's a couple things we can do here. Maybe we bump up to 16 pixels, and we can probably go down to just something a little bit softer, and that's fine. Just trying to create a little bit more space. And I'm going to actually remove all this because we're not going to need it. Maybe it makes sense to bring in a icon here. We'll have a little skip button at the bottom, because maybe this is not a super important thing. I wouldn't say it is. And here we go. Upload my photo. So once again, thinking about how to make those buttons a bit more personable. So what icons do we have here? Do we have any icons that can really help? Probably not. What we can do is go into our plugins. If you have this plugin, material design icons, really helpful. And I'm just going to search up for profile or user. Let's see what we have here. This one can work for us. Oops. We can customize this if we need to. We just leave it like that. Just delete that. Okay, because we're moving fast, right? So I'm just going to have a circle. And we'll just leave it like that. So there we go. We have an add a photo. Let's move on to the next screen. So we can just remove our little hack together solution. Move these buttons down. Now you can use a lot of auto layout to really help, you move through this quicker, or not quicker, but I mean in a more controlled way. So step 3, what is your main reason of joining? I think the user can add a photo. Okay, so I think this is the problem here. We maybe missed a section, and that's going to be normal. So I think we should probably have a section that says something along the lines of like, what's your main reason for joining? And I'm going to just make sure that's at the top. And say something like this will help us make great recommendations. And have this there. Okay, so here I'm gonna once again, we can either use our buttons or we don't really have to. We could use our list item here as well. We can create other versions. I don't know, we'll see how this kind of plays out, but I'm going to remove the label on our checkboxes. Discover new products. This one is make monthly shopping easier, maybe. Relevant recommendations. So depending on what they may select here, we can, change our designs accordingly. So, their experience could be much different. So if they want to discover new products, maybe we're serving up like different products all the time to them. If they want to make monthly shopping easier, maybe we have like a subscribe section where they can subscribe for like monthly products that are, just for them. Maybe if they want relevant recommendations, it's like we're always serving up like consistent updates to like what they've bought. So if they bought something like a controller for like a system, then maybe we're serving up video game suggestions. Or maybe if they have like a fashion interest, then we're serving up relevant products within that category. So that's that. And then the next one we have is, okay, step 4 here. It says the user can now pick interests and hobbies to personalize their shopping experience. So I'm just going to quickly start this one because we're at the very end here, and get started by picking some interests. I'm going to delete that because I don't think we need it. I'm going to delete that. So we can have a bit more fun when it comes to like brand, especially in like these onboarding screens. So we have upload photo here. I think like the next thing we're going to do is continue just for the button labels because these are like mandatory. Continue. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for this video.